morning.
We're discussing Uhuru Kenyatta, and the question we're asking today is, why should we be talking about Uhuru Kenyatta right now, even within ODM circles? There are those who feel that even the current wrangles within your party are a direct result of actions by Uhuru Kenyatta. Is that the reality, or is he simply a convenient scapegoat for anyone in the political space right now? That, you can just say it is Uhuru Kenyatta doing this and he doesn't have to respond.
I think you have read Article 38. Is it 38?
Yes.
It should also be read with the other articles, especially that deals with the pension, the retirements. Before I just say anything, as a person, I would wish that we change this constitution, that our president should be over 65 years, so that when you retire, you have no energy to come back.
But
you
why?
retire and you are tired. I want to say this. Look at former President Mwai Kibaki. During his reign and during his time, when he retired, nobody heard about him because he had served the nation to the best of his ability, but the age also now allowed him to let the others work without any interference. Our former president is not any other person, and not just a former president. You know, he came from a family that the father was also a president, and that is why my colleague here is able to say that he does not require pension to do his activities. He is endowed, he is a business person, he is involved in all spheres in the running of this country, even the economy of this country. So what we are saying is that, not that people are saying is a scapegoat. We cannot limit somebody's democratic right, that is okay. But just as you have seen, it is going to be Uhuru versus Ruto II. But I blame Uhuru himself. He cannot come back now and say that his former deputy for 10 years, that has really nothing to offer for Kenya. It means that Uhuru also is to blame if he's blaming his former deputy. They ran this country for 10 years as we were in opposition, trying to complain. But the same Uhuru also allowed his deputy to ascend to presidency.
Okay.
And as Kenyans, our former president just needs to guide the nation. We don't need to get involved so much into the intricates, the small things of running parties and deciding who succeeds. But also,
for example, William Ruto is currently 59 years. If he goes, let's say, even to 2032, he'll probably be 65. Still very young.
Younger that is the problem that we have.
Do you have the same expectation that once he gets to that point, he should not in any way be involved in Kenya's politics?
Yeah, that is what we should have. When he retires, he should take lessons. Because now, if he says Uhuru is interfering, then he should take lessons that when he retires, he should not interfere with our next president.
Next question is that the same Retirement and Benefits Act also covered the position of Prime Minister. Once Raila Odinga left that position, he was still very actively involved in Kenyan politics despite his advanced age. Would we say the same, that he should not have done so?
I think the position of the Prime Minister then, as it was crafted, you know, there are a lot of limitations on most of the duties of the Prime Minister. And let us look at our Constitution about the kind of Constitution now we have. It gives powers, all the powers to a party which has won the election. So it renders normally the position of the Prime Minister to almost useless. He had no express authority to act on his own. It was like he was just appointed like any other minister. So I think that did not give him the leeway that he acted as a real prime minister. So I think he had still a lot of hopes that he needs to be a president to do something. But we need to look at these clauses that prevents the office of either the presidency or the office of the prime minister when they retire, and they should not get involved.
Do you believe that Uhuru Kenyatta is behind the wrangles in ODM?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Now asking about you, do you believe he is?
Of course, I believe. There are evidential backgrounds that maybe we will not discuss here, but there are evidential backgrounds that he is actually involved. Yes, a lot of evidence that is actually involved, and this may be tabled, but we are not, I don't think it is a big deal because he has his democratic right. I think as Kenyans, we need to weigh what we expect as Kenyan people, whether he is right or not. The judgment is not about Uhuru or about His Excellency Ruto. The judgment should be about Kenyans.
Yes.
It is us Kenyans who should see what is right and what is wrong.
All right.
And from there, now we can make informed a judgment. And as we are moving on, things will unfold. Okay. And Kenyan politics, 1 day or 2 days is a long time. We've seen 1.5 years.
But for today, at least the headlines are reading that it is between Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta come next year. But what are the people saying online? And what are people saying about this discussion?
Feedback we're getting this morning